page widget and go through a bot. Because then courses and things like that, that could be pretty amazing.
Yeah. I'm gonna. It's TIU chat. I get the name right. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to add those on because
I think it's IO too. Let me get it.
And hello, everybody. You've caught RJ and I deep in conversation about the systems that are actually involved in the show today. And I was telling RJ, I've gone over to the dark side. And the dark side, as far as we're concerned, is chat fuel. And I had a particular requirement in mind, which chat fuel, well, they're doing it. So when you comment today, you won't get a reply, promise you. No replies today. We'll keep the comments flowing. So you can comment and you're not going to be pestered. You're not going to be pestered in the show, and afterwards you can just talk to me in Messenger. So chat fuel is looking after the live show. And Tamar has joined us. Hello, nice to see you. So it's all go, isn't it?
It is. So let's back up and explain to the people the differences between these particular softwares. Now, normally, just to give you a little background, normally we run on, what my clients work with me on is ManyChat, but there are a lot of different products out there, each of which has their strengths and weaknesses. Stephen and I are computer geeks. If you did not know this, now you know this. Yep. And we have, our brains are constantly popping with, what if we did this? What if we did this? So what we're currently doing, and what Stephen's about to explain to you, is that we have several bots running on this show. Each plays to a different purpose that we have, because we are experimenters, and this is our favorite playground. So now take it away, Stephen.
Thank you. That was very succinct and to the point, and stops me rambling again. We've got 3 messenger bot systems on show today, and to take them in order, ManyChat today is actually sent out the broadcast. ManyChat is great for sending out broadcasts because you can do a mixture of text and images, and it just looks, well, I think it looks gorgeous. So it's looking after the broadcasts. Looking after the comments today is ChatFuel, which is a ManyChat competitor, although it's not as big as ManyChat, is it?
No. I mean, ManyChat is the name that people say over and over again. ChatFuel came out at about the same time. The trouble was that it was written by tech people, and the interface, as you've said, looked like you needed a pilot's license to fly the thing. It was confusing. I looked at it and went, you know what? I have a degree and I have no idea what's going on in this thing. So I backed out of it right then. But apparently it's made some improvements.
I was pleasantly surprised. I went in there yesterday as soon as I heard about the fact that they can now see and react to comments made during the show. I was most interested to have a second string to my bow, and it's there, and it's very simple and straightforward to use. And if you do comment today, you'll get a message in Messenger, and I can have a chat with you after the show, which is brilliant. And that's communication, that's conversation, and that's what bots are for. In terms of the way that it looks, when I last looked at it, it was, as RJ inferred, it was a mess. And it was a mess of disparate things which didn't go together. It's now been tidied up somewhat, because it is many months ago since I took a look. And it is quite logical, and it has some good templates that you can actually use, working templates that are of use. The odd few are just dead ends, but you can have some good templates. Now, just to go back to ManyChat for a moment, which I think we can both say, unless something stonkingly good comes along, we're not going to leave, is $10 a month per page. Chat Fuel is $15 a month per page. But there is a difference. If you've got a page and you want to run 100 bots on that page, on ManyChat, you can have 100 bots running at the same time. Now, that's obviously taking it to extremes. I've currently got 17 bots running on the same page.
Well, now may I interrupt?
Surely.
It's one bot per page. Stephen has 17 different message sequence paths that you could go down. You could have 100 message sequences that you could send people to, but it's all one bot per page.
That's right. Yeah, you've got to structure it totally differently. And what you're actually doing is you're actually putting up barriers, because at the moment, and this is where the autoresponder bot comes in. The autoresponder bot, if you're watching on the live video hub now and you say hello, you will immediately get a reply and a link to join RJ and I on the Be Live in 5 page. Now, it doesn't get any sweeter than that. First time you comment on the live video hub watching this show, you'll get a link to come and join us on Be Live in 5. And that's sweet. Now, there are a number of shows running on the live video hub. At any point in time, there can be up to 20 different bots running. Now, it's simple. You comment, you get a reply, you come over here. Okay. The Chat Fuel solution, which is one bot per page, doesn't do that, because I would have to send you a message in Messenger which said, okay, nice to meet you, thank you for watching the show on the live video hub. Where do you actually want to go? I've got 17 different places you can go to. Which one is yours? Well, the bot's got to be friendly, and doing that, well, I'm not convinced yet. I'm really not convinced.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is that the bot experience, when you're designing the experience, and Apostle, you might appreciate this, you've got to create an experience that doesn't have friction, that doesn't have 16 choice points, that helps you understand where you needs to go and leads you to it in the shortest order possible. This is our mission, to make it a great user experience, not just a good one, but a great one. And what Stephen is having to do there, because of Chat Fuel's restrictions, is difficult. Would be, a lot of people would reach that and go, I'm overwhelmed by the choices, I gotta go. Which is why it makes sense sometimes to use more, when you've got your feet really set in one bot software, sometimes it does make sense to kind of walk around to some of these others and add to your arsenal by saying, you know what, this one does this one function really well and my original software doesn't do that. So I'm going to incorporate that into my experience. Now, to your user, to the person that's reading these messages, it's all one conversation.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So there is a level of difficulty in there, because, to my knowledge, Stephen, if you get a conversation going in Chat Fuel, you that person is not a subscriber in ManyChat.
No, that's true. You've got two different sets of subscribers. At the moment, for argument's sake, in the live video hub, we've got 287 subscribers. Yeah. Chat Fuel is seeing 15. Yeah.
Yep.
So you can't do a crossover between the two. You're actually starting again, which sort of, and it's not very clever in who it chooses either. It gives you sort of these people have been in contact in the last 2 years, and it just picks 15 people at random. Yeah, Chat Fuel I'm going to explore, but as RJ intimated, it is horses for courses, and what we're trying to do is to provide the best experience that you could possibly have by our automating things which help you, and they are friendly to use. And that's why looking around, and we're looking at different solutions as far as viewers and participants, you watching here, are concerned. It doesn't matter in Apith doesn't matter a cent which system we use, as long as it works, because you don't know which bot it is. You wouldn't have an idea unless we told you that this is what we're actually doing. In Messenger, it's seamless. And for argument's sake, when we do the live video hub, when we redirect people from the live video hub to the live page by giving the link, that is totally seamless and friendly. And it goes over to Messenger and it sends a message in Messenger to start a conversation. And it says, type the letters LVH, live video hub. And if you type LVH, you then get a potted history of everybody who broadcasts on the hub, and you can message them, you can actually go to their page, you can do a whole range of things. And that's linking. I'm going to get complicated, but that's autoresponder sent you there. ManyChat is going to take over as soon as you type LVH, because it's horses for courses. Now, before we sort of untangle all this lot, as we will do during the course of the show, we do want to complicate it. Well, not complicate it. We want to enhance it further by mention of another system which isn't available yet.
True, chat. It is technically available right now. It is there. I happen to know, I've been talking to the developers, and they are developing something that their system currently doesn't have yet, which is sequences and broadcasts. So right now they're an incredibly great reactive bot, in that when you write in, there's AI, there's a whole lot of things that no other system has. It's fantastic for when people write in, responding to those people. At this moment, though, it doesn't have that outreach stuff. Like, you know, for instance, on this show and on others, we can set a keyword to every time somebody types a keyword, we subscribe them to the bot. We might send them a little mini course or a freebie or something else that we have. The TrueChat doesn't have those things yet. They're working on them right now. But yeah, I've been working with those folks, and they're pretty awesome. So we'll be revealing more as things are available.
There's no better recommendation. I learned everything I know from you, and if you say, then that's the way it is. And there is a point here that we just want to make to everybody. We road test bot systems so that you don't have to. So we wouldn't tell you about a bot unless it had at least some good functions that you could use right out of the box, which is what led me to Chat Fuel. But I want to say, Tamara is saying, so agree, keep it simple. And we say welcome to Brad. Hello, RJ and Stephen, great to be with you today. And it's great to have you with us. If you want to join us on the show, do you know what? We don't have a bot running. We've got a bot for everything else. I'm going to type the link directly in. If you want to join us on camera, then please do. Well, that's it. It now got 3 separate bot systems running. I mean, at the moment, with 5 days live going out at 10 a.m. Eastern, that's 5 shows I don't normally have. And all of them have got autoresponder bot on, and all of them have got ManyChat on. Thankfully, I'm only road testing Chat Fuel on this show, yeah, because otherwise I'd totally run out of steam.
Yeah.
And we're joined by Chris. Ah, brilliant. And Chris has just got the autoresponder bot now. Excellent. Okay. If you've got any questions on it, then please do ask. I'm planning to do a couple of examples. They do have videos which show you what you can do. So I'd watch the videos. There might be a Udemy course in the offing, who knows? But for the moment, if you've got questions about it, Chris, then just let me know, and I'm willing to help, because I love software. I love software houses, and this autoresponder bot is a chap, two people who's in Bulgaria who sat down and said, right, okay, we have the technical expertise to do this, and we're going to create a messenger bot system which is easy to use and does what people want. And that's exactly what they've done. And they charge $49.79 or $129 depending on what you want to do, and it's a one-off fee, and it just simply works. So I was saying earlier, I've got this, as we sit here now, I've got 17 bots on the live video hub, all waiting for people to start their shows so that we can let people know where they are. And the other thing about that, and the autoresponder bot, is it takes me about a minute to set each one up, which is nothing. And then I'm actually sending a message to the person who's running the show on their page, wishing them a great show. And that generally starts a conversation. So I'm getting closer to the people who are actually running the shows on the live video hub. So there's a networking element built in there. And I'm quite enjoying doing that because it's one of the things when you start any show is if the first comment says wishing you a great show, then you've got to smile straight away. So that's just my bit. And Claire is, hello Claire, and Claire's saying in chronological order, Claire's saying, I'm here, excellent, and Claire is working her way through the Bots for Broadcasters course. Thank you, Claire. We love you for doing that, and if you have any questions, RJ and I are here to answer them now, or you can contact us 24/7. Well, no, that's not true. 24, not 24/7. How many hours a day do we cover? You're 6 hours. We cover 18 hours a day, don't we? Which is not bad going. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. So exciting times, and we know that bots can be very helpful, and we've always taken the approach that you're actually starting conversations. But that's not the only use of bots. And I saw a show last night, and it was using bots to deliver a course. Would you like to talk about that, RJ?
Oh, I would. Well, so many of us have courses online. I have a course online. And Stephen usually does all of his through Udemy. We've of course got the course that Claire is working through right now, Bots for Broadcasters. That's on Udemy. I also have courses on Thinkific. A lot of my main courses are there, and it's it's good software, but I think that the thing that holds people back sometimes from navigating through all that is that there's an overwhelming amount of choices when you look at those screens, typically, because you've got a menu on the left and you've got everything that you could pop into right now and all of that kind of stuff. That's great. But here's the thing, is that the way that people's brains work, we like to pretend that we can multitask. We like to pretend that, you know what I mean? Yeah. We like to think we could look at and interpret a million things at once, but we can't. The way our brains work is we've got room for one focus at a time. And so what really helps people complete courses, I'm finding, is that if you have a bot in place that helps people with their goals, that helps people remain accountable to those goals, and that watches people for their progress within a course. And if there's a couple of weeks without any progress, it pings them back and says, hey, haven't seen you in a while. How can I help support you to finish this course? So what you've got there is, it's a heck of a lot more powerful than the email reminder of guilt that says you haven't finished this course yet. You paid for it. What are you doing? It doesn't exactly say that, but you've all gotten the email of guilt before. If you are able to serve the course one thing at a time and keep people accountable to what their goals are, keep people accountable to finishing the course, and you're able to do that in a way that is much more user friendly than the email of doom, then you're going to get a lot more people finishing your courses. So yeah, that's what I'm playing with for my course right now, and that's the kind of stuff that people feel cared about. They know it's a bot because you've introduced it as a bot, but they feel like, somebody's watching, somebody cares whether I get through this. And if you, oh yeah, I know, Claire, isn't it? Absolutely. And they offer support right there that comes in and says, hey, I noticed you haven't been here in a while. What can I do to support you? That's the stuff. That's where I get stuck too many choices. I know. And that's the thing, Chrisanne, is that a lot of times software companies build an interface that works for them, and they force their customer to get into that mindset and learn the pathways to progress, whatever that might be. What we should be doing instead, and how we can gain on the competition, right, of all of those big companies, is that we can design experiences that more fit how people's brains think and consume information. That's a big deal, everybody. I've studied adults education and done it for many moons now, and that's how I'm able to kind of think in these terms naturally. But yeah, getting that edge on the competition when some of those companies are so huge, right? Serve people up the information that they need, that they're looking for, one bite at a time. Make sure it's bite size, and then ask them where they want to go next. That's kind of the basic of it, the basics of a course bot, and you can add accountability in there if you want to, and you can support people. I mean, like I remember when, and I was on Teachable at the time. I remember when they came out with that thing where people could ask you questions right there, and it was like, oh, this is so cool. But what if you could just ask a question in your messenger? What if you could bring that conversation one step closer and make it easy for people to participate? So those are all my dreams, everyone, and some of my experiments.
We've got to experiment. I mean, that's the fun part of it, is trying things out. And if it works, all well and good. If it doesn't, you go into something else. Now, I was also thinking of, I was slightly distracted then because I was getting some links for Tamar, but about a course that was released this week. Yeah. Right. Okay. Right.
Was that released on Udemy or?
No, it was released by you.
Oh, my challenge. I'm not calling it a course. It's a 5-day challenge. And I would love to talk about that. So I've been doing some research with my crowd and the people who are interested in bots, and I've come up with different things to call it. I'm still looking for a sexy name, but what I've come up with so far is, I don't want to promise you that I'm going to teach you how to build bots in 5 days, because there's a lot to it, my friends. The Bots for Broadcasters course, we've got templates for you. We'll walk you through it, but what you've got is a very, very simple bot that will get more people to you and that will help you get to know your audience better. Great stuff, and I absolutely love it. But like a lot of these challenges I see happening, and people are promising you'll be able to build bots at the end of 5 days. Darlings, it took me more than 5 days, and I've got degrees. So what I want to do is a challenge where we identify and build your irresistible bot strategy in 5 days. I want to, more about the 5-day challenge. Okay, fantastic, darling. Let's do it now. Let's do it live. So Irresistible bot strategy in 5 days. I want to work with anybody who is interested in dipping their toe in, or maybe has dipped their toe in and found the process of building bots to be overwhelming, or maybe somebody gave them some templates and they don't know what to do with them, or maybe they have an account that's just kind of sitting there because they were all excited about it, but they, weren't at a space where they could really jump off, or maybe, whatever happened. That those are the folks that I want to attract to the challenge. And then the challenge is going to be, I'm going to help you identify what's the type of bot that would be really great to build for your business right now. And then I'm going to help you design it. We're going to do Post-it notes on a wall, people. We are not learning software in the challenge because that is too much. Also, I have found this, that when I teach people how to do their bots, I do a whole section on before you build your bot. And that's the strategy and the design of it and all of that kind of stuff. Because if you jump right into the software and you don't have a very clear focus on what you want to do, you'll get so distracted by the software that you'll stop, because it's overwhelming to start that stuff. So let's design that killer, irresistible bot strategy that will get you more eyeballs to whatever you want to get it to, your show, your course, whatever it is. Let's get you that strategy built. You'll walk away with, this is how I'm going to get my next people. And you can use that as a jumping off point for a lot of things. There's, you can jump right into ManyChat and start. You can Chat Fuel if you want to do that. TrueChat if you want to do that. So any type of software you want to do after that. And of course, I have a course beyond that's all about bot building too. But the 5-day challenge is strictly, let's get you a strategy that's going to work for you. Let's not issue you a template. Let's not give you stuff you're not going to use. Let's get you building something with Post-it notes on your wall or your table or wherever you want to put them that's going to light your business on fire specifically. So that's what I'm out to do.
Something really useful.
Really
useful.
Yes, because that's the thing, is that people are doing all these, they're popping up with these, give me $97 and I'll give you a few templates and stuff like that. And I do sell templates, but I sell customizable stuff. I think though, because what I've been studying, it's overwhelming. Please help me. I hope we can afford you. You can afford this challenge, my friend. Is this free? It's free.
That's a good price.
It is a good prize, babies. And the challenge is, I've scheduled it, darlings. Hold on. Let me look.
Okay. Whilst RJ is looking, I'm going to give you a link to Autoresponder Bot, hopefully. And that's the one I've been using to redirect people from the live video hub to wherever you're broadcasting. And Autoresponder Bot was watching Claire's show today, along with Claire, on the live video hub. And every time somebody commented on the live video hub, it sent them a link to join Claire on Claire's own page. That's how it works. And hopefully that comment is coming up shortly. There it is. Autoresponder Bot. If you click the link, you can take a look at it. There's a trial. And Chris is sold because it's free. That's very good. And some love from Tamar. Thank you. And the other one that's been mentioned, which RJ is involved with and actually helping them to get it ready, get it useful, is TrueChat. And the link for TrueChat is there. And I'll take that off the screen. The links are in the comments, and we're back to myself and RJ. Yeah. Hello.
So I would love to poll the audience, if I may, if you want to participate. So the promotion because I'm building this challenge as we speak. Promotion for it is going to be a 2-week period, April 8th through the 22nd is the promotional period where I'm getting the word out there.
Okay.
And the challenge starts the 22nd. It'll be 22nd through the 26th of April. So that's when we're doing this thing. It's going to be off the hook. Now, but here's the stage that I'm at. I need a good name. I need a good name for what I'm about to do. And here's what I have.
Okay.
Let's see. What I have is build your irresistible bot strategy in 5 days.
Okay. I'm not there yet. Carry on.
All right. Well, okay. I could, I had $1 million bot idea, but
Okay.
I don't think that is. I want to give people something very crystal clear that they're building and that they can grab onto, that they're going to get out of the 5 days. Because what happens a lot in these challenges is people have something happen in the middle of the challenge and they don't finish, or they get overwhelmed or whatever. But if they've got a crystal clear, this is the ring that I'm grabbing, the golden ring that I'm grabbing onto on the merry-go-round. If they have that, then a lot more people are going to be able to progress through the challenge. So, so I am taking suggestions.
We're doing a brainstorming. Okay, I'll pitch in.
Okay.
Bots to boost your business. Okay. And if everybody's just pitch your ideas in the name of the course, it's to help you and your business. It's a practical course. It's not theory, it's hands-on, and it's to help you get a focus so that you can actually know exactly where you can use a bot in your business, why you should be using it, what you're going to be using it for, and how your customers will benefit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also had, and this is okay. This one's okay. I like a title that says what it does on the tin. I do too, Claire. And I'm a wordsmith inside a bot. I'm not a wordsmith very well. My talent isn't as great. Strategize your bot with RJ. I'm taking all these down.
Good.
Here's what I had before the show started: design your $1 million bot experience in 5 days. That's the tagline, but the title was irresistible bot strategy. It could be money making bot strategy. Boost your businesses with bots. Ooh,
that's succinct and to the point. It does what it says on the tin. That's good.
I like that. Taking all these things down, everybody. 5 days.
5 days to your first bot. Like that too.
Now that one, 5 days to your to your first bot. It sounds like we're actually going to build them. I would like to say 5 days to your irresistible bot strategy.
Okay.
I don't want people walking into this thinking that we're gonna get into big chat, start building, because that takes more than 5 days, and without the background information of who are you, what do you provide, where's the key point in your business right now where the things are not doing as expected, and how we going to bridge that with a bot. That's that's kind of basically the 5 days. And so I don't want people to think that we're building a strategy. We're building a focus point that people can then use to leverage to build their bot.
Okay.
So,
let's catch up on the comments. Okay, I think you've got the magic word in there, Brad. 5 days to your ninja first bot strategy. That ties in with the. You've got the graphics for that already.
I do. Thank you, Brad Friedman. That is beautiful, my darling. All right, 5 days to your ninja bot strategy. Easy bot strategy in 5 days. Okay.
Brilliant.
Boost your business with five. Okay, 5 days. Okay, got that one.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Who'd have thought?
I'm liking this. I'm liking this.
I love teamwork. I love when we get together and can discuss, and actually the number of ideas that have actually come out of this show is totally amazing. Isn't it?
Our audience is the best audience.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because everybody gets involved, and well, people helping people. That's what it's all about. All right, now, bot bridge strategies with RJ. Okay, that's good too. They're all good. How are you going to choose?
I'm going to come up with 3 or 4, and I'm going to poll. I'm just going to throw a poll out there.
Brilliant idea. Right, and there was a question from Chris, which said, this is before all the brainstorming took place, and the question was, anyway, I'll not try and find it because that's could take a while. Why am I giving you these links? Let's just do a short recap. Today on the show, we've got 3 different types of messenger bot running. We've got ManyChat, and ManyChat sent you the broadcast 10 minutes before the show, said where we were, said where you could catch us live, where you can catch the replay. Not everybody is actually on our messenger yet. So for those people who watch the show on the live video hub, we use, can I say we loosely? Autoresponder bot is used to actually redirect people from the live video hub to Claire's show and to Brad's show, so that when they go live, instead of people watching on the wrong page and thinking that Brad and Claire are ignoring them, which they would never do, they get a message, they type a comment, get a reply, and get directed direct, I think that's right, to Claire and Brad's page and my page. And then the third,
it's like, yeah. No, go. I've got a great analogy. Finish, and I will. I'll do the analogy for people.
Okay. And then yesterday, I'm going to come back now. Yesterday, Chat Fuel announced that they could now see the comments that you're typing in the show today, and they could send one message to each of you in Messenger, just thanking you for watching the show. Now, the text is totally ours, so it's actually coming from myself and RJ. And it means that after the show, we can strike up a conversation, which might not even be about bots. It could be anything that we share, common interests, anything can happen from a conversation in Messenger. So that's why the autoresponder bot was there, and that's why we're using Chat Fuel as well. And then the newcomer, sort of, but not new really, is True Chat, which RJ discovered on a cruise.
Totally. Yeah, the guy that owns the company and I struck up a conversation where we started talking about different things that his company does with bots, and we just lined right up. So we're going to be doing some stuff together here in the future.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to sign up for the trial. When you say sign up for the trial, I'll sign up for the trial. And but we've got so many to choose from, and we were talking before the show, and this ability to see comments is coming very soon too.
Yeah, ManyChat. Well, I assume, darlings, that since Chat Fuel has a hold of something, the people over at ManyChat are like, what are they doing? We got to do that thing. So it's coming, I'm sure. We know that chat companies, chatbot software companies have the ability to do this. And so I'm certain that ManyChat will want to incorporate this as soon as possible. Haven't heard a date yet. We'll totally get to you when we do, though.
Right. I mean, that's that autoresponder, which does the autoresponder bot, which does the redirect. When I heard that Chat Fuel were doing it too, then that's a reassuring thing. When you get one bot company going out on their own, you well, it strengthens the case when two software houses are actually doing similar things using the Facebook API. And because the guys in Bulgaria are nimble, they got there first, and then Chatfuel, and as you say, ManyChat will not be far behind because it's a very competitive arena. So beginning of the show, we were talking about ManyChat, Autoresponder Bot, Chatfuel, and TrueChat, and we did say that they all have their strengths. If you play for the strengths, ignore the weaknesses, and go for a horses for courses approach, then you're going to win. And from the end user's point of view, it doesn't matter which one of the four you're using, providing two things. One, it works, and two, it's as simple could be. Because when we talk about designing messenger bots, we're not talking about designing something that's complicated to use. It's got to be easy to use, otherwise it won't work. If you ask people to do one thing, chances are they might do it. If you ask people to do two things, the chances fall. If you ask people to do three things, you will know where I'm going with this. So keeping it simple is really key. And a brilliant idea from Chris for you, RJ. Chris is saying, for the name of the bot, hold a contest on your page. The name of the course.
I probably will do it in the community and in the. I'll probably hold the contest on many places because Chris Ann, the rate of people actually looking at your page is dismal these days. So I'm going to run it in the bot, in the community, and probably on the page.
Right. Okay. And Gospel is saying, what is the strength for TrueChat?
Strength is customer service. Now, so it is very, very strong. Bots are both proactive in when they send stuff out, like broadcasts and sequences and all that kind of stuff. Beautiful. And bots are also reactive. So when somebody writes into your bot with a question, that kind of stuff was, stuff that you're not expecting, stuff that you didn't initiate, customer initiated communication. There's nobody better than TrueChat. They have got some AI, artificial intelligence in there that is connecting to how, what is the intent behind what people are asking. And then they match that intent to a message string that you've pre-written. So right now, the difference is this: ManyChat has exact language matching. If you type in this keyword exactly right here, then you will get it will match it exactly to some messages that you've predetermined. Great. But TrueChat takes it a step further, where it says, if you said, write the word strawberry and you'll be subscribed or get this freebie or whatever, and somebody types exactly the language strawberry and spells everything right, then they will get your freebie. But if somebody fat fingers the word strawberry, they're getting nothing. They're getting back, right? Zilcho. So that's a real simple illustration of it. You don't have to match things exactly to be able to get a great response from the chat bot, and then of course notify somebody in the background if there's no answer to that question currently. So it is 10 times what customer service is on the ManyChat side because of this ability. And I've been working with them because I want that ability in my bots. And I want to teach people how to take advantage of that, but I also want to send out those sequences. So that is that's the strength of TrueChat. You can remember it by thinking TrueChat has incredible customer service, incredible reactive, and we're working on the proactive side even now. So I want to give the analogy that I was thinking about a little bit earlier, so that people can start to think about these different systems, and why use one above the other. You can think of it like a dinner plate. You can think of it like a 7-course meal. Okay. The appetizer is designed to do one thing really well, and that's like get something in there and prepare you for the rest of the meal. You've got an entree, you've got a soup over here, you've got dessert. Each one of these entities has a specific focus that is deriving to get a specific result. The result is whoever's eating this meal has a really great meal, right? You can think of these chatbot software things in the same way. Right now, ManyChat's the entree. This is the way we're using this on the show. ManyChat's the entree. It's where the main conversation is going to take place. And autoresponder bot is an entree, something to invite you in, wet your whistle, and drive you to the real conversation. Autoresponder bot has a role. Chat Fuel has a role. These are all things that are designed to drive you into where we're having the real conversation. Seamless to the person on the other end, which we love. Little work we have to do on the back end to figure out what's, what and all that. And this is not, a strategy we would love for you to go out and tackle tomorrow. But this is what we do to test drive systems and let you know which system is good for what so that you can build your own dinner experience. If that made sense.
That made total sense.
Okay.
I think following on from that, what we could do, this is a suggestion, what we could do is we'll cover each bot in a show over the weeks. Yeah. So each bot gets its own show. And then after we've done all the bots, the ones we're interested in, we can do a comparison show.
We could do a comparison show, and then we need the chart. Can you build us the chart, Stephen?
Oh yeah, I can build you a chart. We've got Google. We've got Google. We have friends. Yeah. The other thing, of course, is that thank you to everybody who's helped us brainstorm today. Is that what we have there is a new Udemy course in the making.
What is new Udemy? Which one are we making?
A course. Well, if we do a course about the three we've not done a course about. Yeah.
Ooh, sure.
Okay, and then we have a course which says, okay, what are you trying to do? Okay, are you trying to sell? Are you trying to give knowledge? Are you trying to recruit? What are you trying to do? This is the toolkit that you need. You need a bit of this, a bit of that, and if you put them together, they will give you the answer you're looking for, possibly. Yeah.
Beautiful. That Indeed. Sounds beautiful.
All right, and just a question from Gospel: is there a pro version? Right.
Of which product are you talking about, Gospel? Let us know.
Right. It's just if we go through them, ManyChat is simple and straightforward. It's $10 per month, and you can have as many bots as you want, as many broadcasts as you want, anything as you want until you get to 500 subscribers. It's $10 a month, so you can use it 24/7, and we do, and RJ does for clients. Autoresponder bot, totally different approach. It's from $49 to $129, one-off payment. And again, you can do as much as you want with one proviso, that you can only have 20 active bots at one time. And that, believe me, is, well, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough to run the live video hub. So that's from practical experience. One of my routines now is beginning of every day, I look at the shows that are going to take place that day. I place a bot on the live video hub, redirecting everybody to Claire's and Brad's page. And that's one of the first things I do. So that's that. Chat Fuel is $15 a month for a page. Now, before came live, we were talking away as we do. And for that $15, it's difficult to discern whether you're getting more or less than you get on ManyChat for your $10. At the moment, my feeling is, and I'm willing to be put right. This is my opinion, that you're not getting as much on Chatfuel for $15 as you get on ManyChat for 10. Just saying. And the pricing on this game, True Chat, is 30-day free trial, and then the Pro is $30 a month. Okay. And I heard you mention that you're actually going to look at the prices with them.
Well, there's a part of it that is a little confusing to people. And so I'm planning on having a conversation because it doesn't, all the rest of the chatbot programs are per subscriber.
Yeah.
That's how they scale it. There's TrueChat is scaling it by conversation. And so I'm wanting to have a conversation about that to really fully understand what that means, because it's a little vague.
Well, to give you an example, on the live video hub, I do 200 conversations a month, easy. Yeah. So the limit that they have.
And what constitutes a conversation? So, pro version of TrueChat, that's the $30 a month.
Yeah. Although, we've confused everybody enough. We've tried our best, but that's why we're going to do we're in separate shows about each bot, and then we'll come together and do a comparison, and then give you a toolkit as to if this is what you're doing. But before we actually get that far, we are going to have one of the following taking place from the 22nd to the 26th of April, and it will either be called Bot Bridge Strategy with RJ, 5 days to your Ninja Bot Strategy, Easy Bot Strategy in 5 days, Boost Your Business with Bots, or it will be something totally different. But it will take place from April 22nd to April 26th. The lead up is the 2 weeks before. And as with anything, we're grateful for your friendship and for your watching the show today. And as this is a team effort, I'm going to pitch in and help RJ. And if you want to pitch in too, then you're more than welcome. And the more we spread the word about bots, I've got to be honest that the bots are low profile at the moment. And what we're doing with this show and what we've been doing since we started it is to raise the profile of bots and help people realize how useful they can be. This has been, anyway, it's over to you, RJ. We've got time yet.
Well, and that's that's the thing, is that people I'll tell you my story about stalking a client, basically. And I'm using that word lightly, but I wanted to work very badly with this client. And I'm working with her on her challenge right now. Actually, I'm writing the bot for her 5-day challenge. And the way that happened was because I've been, since September, I've been working on being her bot builder. She's a tech-averse human. And yeah, it's Jane. She does not like technology. It's not her strength. Her strength is sales, babies. The strength is not technology. And so chatting with her about it several times, it was when I finally sat down and said, this is exactly how you could use it in your business, that we finally pulled the trigger on working together. It was not all of these, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't all of the shiny stuff. It was nitty gritty. This is how you could use it specifically in your business today. And that it was when I personalized it for her that it finally started to have a context and mean something. I think that bots are super, super great. I love them. Absolutely. I've turned my entire career over to it. But it's when I sit down and look somebody in the eyes and say, this is how it can work for you in your business now, that people finally start to pull the trigger on the idea. Because right now it's a shiny thing. I mean, some people are totally turned on by this and they're like, oh my God, I need this in my business right now. Pull the trigger. Let's go. But those are the bleeding edge people. The big bulk of folks are still unconvinced. And I through this challenge, that's what I want to do is talk about how you can use it specifically in your business. And that's what I'll be doing during the challenge, is helping people get that bot strategy. What's, of all the bots you could build, what's going to be the most helpful one to get new eyeballs right now? And so that's what we'll be doing. I'm really ridiculously excited about it. I need to structure this contest, Chris Ann, because that is a great thing and I just love it. And yeah, so that's what's going to be going on in the next couple of weeks. Going to be holding the contest, naming the thing, structuring, how exactly am I going to do that, writing the bot, obviously. And it's all going to take place in my community. If you're not a part of that yet, come on down. It's Black Belt Bots Community. I know, right? Super creative title. And we're a fun bunch. So come join us, and we're going to be talking about this thing and designing it together for our next steps. So,
love teamwork. I love everyone being involved, and Black Belt Bots is the place to be, and the place to be this time next week. And thank you, everybody who's watching us, because we do appreciate it, and we appreciate it you taking time out of your day to watch us. We appreciate you taking our Udemy course. We appreciate your reviews. We just enjoy being part of the Messenger bot community and bringing you our ideas on how you can use bots. And it's just a blast. It really is, isn't it?
It really is
fun.
It's fun.
It's fun. And Corinda's saying, all right. And Corinda had a question earlier. Is there a bot for YouTube? I'm not sure on that.
I know of.
No, YouTube is a different sort of network, and the interaction takes place during a live broadcast. I don't know. We know there are bots on Facebook. There are bots on Twitch, which we haven't got to yet. That's another thing we've got to do. We're busy. RJ is definitely busy. I'm busy keeping up with RJ. Till this time next week, if you just joined us now, catch the replay. We talked about ManyChat, Autoresponder, Chat Fuel, and True Chat. You can find out more about them. You'll find links in the comments. From Wiltshire in England, bye for now. And from
Omaha, bye for now. See you in a bot.
Gets me every time, does that.